My next presenter is Catherine Pearson of Quayle's Brewery. So I'm going to invite Catherine to share her screen. Quayle's Brewery has been a 4-year dream project for Catherine Pearson and her partner, Graydon Lau. Scheduled to open its doors in March 2020 to welcome customers into their craft brewery with multiple varieties of beer on tap, COVID-19 immediately required a change of plan. Tanks were full, but there was no way to serve their customers. As an experienced entrepreneur, Catherine was ready to pivot, and now I'll invite Catherine to share her story with us.
Thank you, Carol, and we appreciate the opportunity to meet everyone and this opportunity. Welcome to Quayle's Brewery. We are a new farm brewery, unlike any you've ever seen before. Our dream was to create a world-class hop yard and farm brewery where we could craft the finest beers from start to finish. To give you some context today, I'll take you on our journey and how we've innovated. Quayle's Brewery is nestled in the hills of Oro-Medonte, just minutes away from 4 seasons of outdoor activities, a short drive from Toronto, and only 9 minutes from Orillia. The area was growing, but it's accelerated since COVID. With its peaceful surroundings, fresh air, and rich history, it's a perfect setting to brew our craft beer and create a gathering place. In 2016, we started as a hop farm. We expanded to 12 acres with 7 varieties and are one of Ontario's largest hop farms. In fact, 3 of the 4 key ingredients used to make beer comes from our own property. We use our own spring water and farm fresh hops to create a lasting farm to glass experience. Wanting to celebrate our local history, the brewery was built in 2016 as a recreation of a 19th century local landmark from Edie. It's called the Musical Barn. The farmer's son was known to play his fiddle from the top of the cupola to the workers in the field. Our barn was built to a larger scale, featuring a large outdoor patio, tasting room, acoustic lounge, and indoor-outdoor event space. Our brewery overlooks our hop yards. We are what grapes are to wine in Niagara. We are hops to beer. So let me take you on our journey and how we've innovated during these challenging times. Our journey began 4 years ago, as Carol said, starting with a piece of land and nothing on it. We had many permits and many, many, many hurdles along the way. We had a skeleton team of 5 people, for all local people with local contractors we used to help build our dream. Fast forward to January 2020. We're close to opening. We set the date for opening in March. We're extremely excited. Our brewmaster begins to brew. Our tanks are full, and COVID hits. Fortunately, we're considered an essential service, so we immediately pivoted. We built an e-commerce site, ordered cans, created labels, started up our canning line, and launched contactless curbside pickup with 7 amazing styles of craft beer. We call these our Lucky 7. Opening day on May 23rd, we had 344 orders ready for pickup. The day was a huge success. People came by foot, by car, classic cars, trucks, ATVs, bicycles. We even had someone request to land a helicopter on our property. It was incredible. We sold out of all our beer. Good news, we had more and we can make more. That was a challenge though, keeping up with demand. Fast forward to July, we expand our team from 5 to 30 people, all local, and change the way you order beer and food at a brewery. We modified our tap room, patio, processes. We trained our staff to ensure that our guests and staff were safe. We launched our summer menu with artisan food to complement our unique styles of beer, so people had more reasons to visit and stay longer. We worked with local farmers and producers for farm fresh ingredients and promoted them on our menu. We noticed that we had a lot of guests arriving by bicycle. So we developed a partnership with local Humdinger Bicycle Tours in Orillia and created a tour called Quest for Quayles. We embraced the cycling community. We introduce new styles of beer every week, so there's something new every time you visit. With our brewery and farm in place, we wanted to create a gathering place for our friends and family to connect safely. Our goal is to make every visit special. We noticed there was a thirst to learn more about the farm and our brewing process. So this fall, we introduced hop tours during our customers during harvest season. We wanted to share what was involved in growing and harvesting hops and show them how they're used in the brewing process. We wanted to create and show that farm to glass experience. We sold out most weekends. We haven't stopped there. We have lots of land and we want to share it. This summer, we planted a row of sunflowers and we're amazed by the level of interest with just a row of sunflowers. So this fall, we've already started to build an expanded walking garden and outdoor event space for people to explore. We're installing a tent in our hop nursery to host many weddings that were deferred during COVID. And this winter, we have plans to add a skating rink for our guests to enjoy. Our imagination is our only limitation. We can't wait to share our dream with you. Come visit us this winter. We'll continue to innovate and come up with new ideas. Many of them are coming from our guests. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Catherine. That's amazing. I can't imagine that there's anyone who's watching this who's not going to be visiting you very soon. It's absolutely beautiful. I think it's also a wonderful example of how you can have a 4 or 5 year plan of how you're going to do something. And then all of a sudden, that plan gets flipped on its head, and you don't just sit back and say, well, I'm just going to wait until I can do it that way because that was my plan. Instead, you get a new plan, which you did, and it seems to be working amazingly well. So thank you.